do it.
It's another incredible morning right here on the Bogart Radio.
Catch the Bogart Morning Show Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 9 to 11 a.m.
It's the Bogart Morning Show. The name's Ronnie J. Dre's extraordinary DJ. Starless Rhythm is where you at. This is the Bogart Morning Show. The name's Ronnie J. Dre's extraordinary DJ. We do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And today, ladies and gentlemen, it's the 1st of July.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, man. It's July is around the corner. I guess this one is not falling. It's not falling right on the 1st, but it's definitely happening this weekend. So if you're in July, please do highlight us. Download the Bogart Radio app. We might just have some tricks for you, man. You know. So yeah, how you guys feeling this morning?
I'm feeling good. How are you?
I am fantastic. And yeah, man, I gotta say the weather is quite nice. It's sunny. It's a bit warm today.
Yeah.
Because I woke up early this morning. I was like, it wasn't as cold as I thought it would be.
Yeah, no, the couple of days it's been a bit warm.
When don't you wake up early in the morning?
What?
When don't you wake up early in the morning?
I mean, it's the morning. Like I just gotta wake up. Like I'm saying, like when it was a bit warm when I woke up today. So because usually I wake up very early and it's very cold. It's very hard to get out of bed. I'm not sure if you noticed that.
No,
it's
not
very
usually.
hard to
Not
get out of
usually.
bed.
All the time. All the time.
No, especially when it's cold. It's worse. It's worse when it's cold. Like I even went for a jog today, so that's how.
What?
warm it is.
Wow. Poo, poo, poo,
Congrats.
poo.
Okay, no, shut up.
But
Yeah.
I always do that. Okay. But I want to give myself some horns anyway because I deserve it. Shout out to Papa D in the building, always dressed in style. You know what I mean? All right, cool. Lots coming up on the show, man. Bogart Man once said we got what you thought you knew as well. Pharaoh's going to be handling us without there. Then we're going to find out what's happening on the front page news. And we got Skepta. We got Teyana or Taylor also, you know, dominating the BET Awards. And I got lots to say about that, man.
Yeah.
Especially the host. It was quite funny.
Yeah.
But, you know, people are going to grill that guy for everything. He's always trying to be controversial. Have you noticed?
Yes.
Yeah, but this time, hey, yeah, he always crosses the line, but he doesn't cross
Always.
the line to that extent.
Yes.
But yeah, man, and also a topic of the day: are we raising safer children, less capable of adults, or something like that? But let's talk about it. You know, and we need to check whether we're putting restriction on the kids, especially the social media, because I hear some countries are putting
Are you
social media
sheltering your
restrictions.
children?
Yeah, I would like to think so, man.
You notice how there's a lot of the kids that are involved in teenage pregnancy, their parents never wanted to talk to them about sex.
Yes.
Is it?
In
Yeah.
most cases,
That's how
most of the
usually-
times, you find that the parents were so strict to a point where they don't even understand how their kids got pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they were strict.
Because they were strict.
And
they
they
had
didn't-
curfew. They were checking their phones.
They
doing,
didn't even want to have the sex conversation
Yeah.
with them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Then you
it's
have the
bad.
parents that are open with you. They'll give you that box of condoms and say, hey, my son,
Protect yourself.
you know? And then
Yeah,
with those kids, it's less likely for them to, you know, get
So-
into a situation of teenage pregnancy because
So-
they're informed.
So that's another way of not knowing actually what to do, because there's some kids where, you know, and not only that, I mean, you can protect them from a lot of things, you know, out there in the world, so that they don't have to be soft in any way, in any case.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You still gotta put them out there and shelter them from a lot of things.
Let them fall and scratch their knees, you know?
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
man. But yeah, man, download the Bogart Radio app. Let's have a chat about it in the morning time. Let me know what your thoughts are. The time is exactly 9:41, and we got an exciting episode that we're going to be dropping also on half past 10. We got an exciting crew that we're going to be chatting with, all the way from America, and they just dropped a series on Prime. You definitely want to stay tuned for that one day. Good morning.
when the city's asleep. Before the grind gets going.
Cheers, bro. Thanks, mama.
We already moving. Flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dial out what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making
I like that.
every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Noma kanjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up. Namaje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible.
Let's go to Hotel. Daniel, this one. Also, Scott's Puma is also on this one. In case you didn't hear that, eh? Did you hear?
Oh, wow. I didn't hear that. What was he saying?
It was spitting bars there.
Really?
It was spitting bars there. I think this is him. No, is this him? Wait.
Yes. Oh,
yeah.
yes.
It's Scott Puma, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you never would have guessed it, right? Even me, when I listened to this track, when I was listening to this guy, I was like, yo, who is this guy on the verse? And I'm just like, what?
Yeah.
Scott, shout out to Scott Puma, man. You know, he be dropping bars out here. You guys think Scott Puma is just like, it keeps on surprising people the level of intelligence for music that he has.
Yes.
Like, people just think he does this little music, you know, for the children. And but that's actually great intelligence, man. It's got that Kanye West vibe, you know, with him also, you know. But yeah, it's the Bogart Morning Show. The name is Ronnie J. Driz, extraordinary DJ. Right, the time is exactly 15 minutes until the 10th hour of the day. You know, birds weren't, you know, they were just born to fly. And, you know, fish, they were born to swim.
Yes.
They don't need lessons for that. Have you noticed? I was just thinking the other day, like, they don't need to do that, like, at all, you know. And I kept on thinking, like, you know, if you as a human being, you're not meant to do other things, just don't do it. And then somebody called me and I was on the phone with them, and then I told them, like, yo, bro, I just thought of something random. And then they were like, you know, if you're not meant or built to be in a certain place, it's not for you. And just because you're failing in what you're doing right now, you need to change the environment. Because a fish cannot swim because of the habitat it is. You can only swim because of the habitat it is in. The bird can only fly because of the habitat it is in. You know what I mean? God has put that in there. And if you're not aligned with what the God has planned for you, things don't seem like it's working out. But that doesn't mean you're a failure. Let's just clear that up. It just means that you're in the wrong environment. Maybe you need to switch up the environment. It's just that you're not a failure, you know. And it's something that we really need to think for, because a lot of people think that because they're failing, or a lot of businesses or whatever they're doing or whatever endeavors they're in, they think that, no, it's done. But it's not done. Just change what you're doing, you know, because it's 2026, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot of things that you can do, you know. Just because you're failing now doesn't mean that the next bus that's coming or the next thing that's coming in your life, you're going to fail.
It should
define you. Exactly. Because that might be the right thing that, you know, you can actually be on. So just a quick word out there, man. Life, you just need to try. Keep on trying up until you find what you're meant for, you know. And sometimes you can feel it. Sometimes you can really feel it, you know, because God has put that upon you. And God knows what's best for you, you know. And yeah, man. So when we come back, we're definitely going to dive into what you thought you knew with Pharaoh ZZ.
Let's do it.
It's another incredible morning right here on the Bogart Radio.
Catch the Bogart Morning Show Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 9 to 11 a.m.
The Bogart Morning Show, playing Ronnie J. Dre's extraordinary DJ. This is Bogart Man Radio.
All right, cool, man. Let's hear some thoughts that we probably did not know.
So now people are gonna expect Farida if you're gonna say Ferazi.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
No, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
That's a different person.
You can also put Ferazizi. Come on, man. Come on, man. We had to put some sauce into it.
Okay, you can say Ferrari.
Yeah.
Ferrari.
Ferocious.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
All right, cool. We're gonna call you Ferrari.
Anyway.
That's a new one, yeah.
No, Ayanda MVP came up with that one. That's what she calls me.
For you?
Very
Yeah, she
nice.
calls me Ferrari.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Ferrari.
Yes.
I wear that nickname with honor.
The sauce. We gotta put the sauce to it. Gotta put some sauce to it.
So let me ask you guys, how long is the memory span of a goldfish?
I hear it's not.
3 seconds?
It's not. I hear it's not that long. What does it mean?
Yeah.
Stays in a ball like this, and he doesn't get bored. So I can imagine, it's always being surprised with everything.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Well,
It's-
3 seconds is the general consensus of
What?
how long.
You know what? If you watched Finding Nemo, you would think
Finding
that.
Dory.
Yes.
Guys, you might be surprised.
Yeah.
This might come as a surprise for you, but up until today, I haven't watched Finding Nemo.
No, please do.
Imagine.
Please do.
Imagine.
It's emotional.
Very.
Why is it?
Very.
For some reason, I haven't watched it, and it was hot growing up in our days because that was our days when it came out.
It will
alright.
tug on your heartstrings.
Yeah.
Watch it.
Wow.
Even as an
Okay.
adult, I think go ahead.
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna. I love stories. Good stories, actually. So I
Yeah,
might.
it's an amazing story. So it's not a few seconds. It's actually a few months.
Hey!
Yeah.
Are you
a few
serious?
months. So your goldfish
No, I
can
can't.
figure out that when the sun is around here, that's when I get fed.
Aw.
This one comes
No
home
ways.
at this time. This one leaves at this time. So
It's
your
got a
gold-
memory like that.
yeah, so your goldfish in the bowl is very bored. Put some stuff in there.
Oh, put some toys in there.
Yes, put a mini
man.
castle in there. Like have a proper aquarium.
Mm.
I just thought those things were just for the vibe, so that when people come in your house, it looks nice. Like there's a goldfish. That's literally what I thought those things in the pond were. I just thought, well, it doesn't matter.
No, I think it's to create the illusion of the habitat that the fish is used to.
Wow, I wouldn't get like
Makes
who,
so much
who comes up with these
sense.
things? Like seriously. Now I thought the memory of a goldfish that time
It's like imagine keeping a puppy in a yard with no grass, no nothing, no shelter. That's what it's like keeping a fish in just a plain bowl.
And I guess
I
why
see,
in
I
a lot of apartments they don't allow animals, because there's not enough space for them to have fun, to play around.
I
And to
see.
be
I see.
taken care of
to
properly.
be taken care of properly.
I just thought there was some people in the building just get annoyed by pets.
No,
so-
there's that too.
Yeah, there's that.
But
too.
also,
Yeah.
if you have a dog and you're on the second floor apartment, when are you taking that dog out,
Yeah.
etc.?
I see. All right, cool, man. That's that's something that I did not know. Like straight up, I did not know that one day. All right, cool. When we come back, we're definitely gonna find out what's on the front page news of the Bogart Morning Show. I trust that you're having a fantastic morning. The time is exactly 10 minutes until the 10th hour of the day. This is Sanel Musician. Elena.
Step into Capello, where every plate is crafted, every drink is a conversation, and every night pulses with energy. Born from family 27 years ago, driven by passion, defined by experience. Come live it with us. Food, passion, people.
What's up, beautiful Mzansi? Welcome to the Mzansi 4x4 Challenge. Now, this is where the boldest drivers and the toughest machines are about to take on some serious terrain. Namhlanje, it's all about the power, precision, control, and some mad driving skills. And trust me, it's about to get wild, baby. That's my boy.
So what can I say, people? Today's just another day in the history books for us again. Our numbers just get more and more all the time here at Mzansi Speedway. We've got people from all over South Africa coming today with their 4x4s to compete. We set up new obstacles for them. We dug holes in the ground. We dug holes on the sides. They got 16 hill climbs to climb. And I think it's a day of fun here. It's a day for families to come out and have fun.
I developed the love of the off-road. I was in Richards Bay when I was working at Mtuba, and then I met this convoy of buggies, and then I asked, who are these guys? They go off-road. And then I was inspired. I had a 4x2 then. And then I traded in and get a 4x4 Hilux.
Number one, ekugcineni the reverse usemncane so kufuneka into yoba uziqaphele loba yintoni oyishayo kusasa ubhasobha icuba ubhasobha utshwala neyintombi ke kodwa ngeke sande kakhulu la impilo leyo so ndiyathanda ukuthi ndandingenamoto nami yabona ndaqala ibhizinisi kancane kancane. It's been 22 years now ndisebhizinisini oko ndandizinikezele. Ndiqala ndingenamoto ndiqhuba amatroli ndizihambela kanzima ndokuhlangana nabantu ke abaright obabona ukuthi baqhuba babheka phambili nawe ungene emzileni straight. So uma ungabe usemncane usesesikolweni nyamezela esikolweni at least standard 10 ngoba into eyenzekayo ngoku ndandikade ndinovalo into yoba eyi maqhamuka umlungu andikwazi ukuthetha isingesi.
Actually, it's much more scary when you're outside than when you're inside. That's my experience.
Really?
Yes.
What do I have to tell you? You can see it's crazy here.
Step into Capello, where every plate is crafted, every drink is a conversation, and every night pulses with energy. Born from family 27 years ago, driven by passion, defined by experience. Come live it with us. Food, passion, people.
What's up, beautiful Mzansi? Welcome to the Mzansi 4x4 Challenge. Now, this is where the boldest drivers and the toughest machines are about to take on some serious terrain. Namhlanje, it's all about the power, precision, control, and some mad driving skills. And trust me, it's about to get wild, baby. That's my voice.
Come here, mommy.
What can I say, people? Today's just another day in the history books for us again. Our numbers just get more and more all the time here at Mzansi Speedway. We've got people from all over South Africa coming today with their 4x4s to compete. We set up new obstacles for them. We dug holes in the ground. We dug holes on the sides. They got 16 hill climbs to climb. And I think it's a day of fun here. It's a day for families to come out and have fun.
I developed the love of the off-road.
Park on this one. Him tunes are also coming through with this one. You can hear in the background with the long note that is hitting. That's hitting. No, he's incredible, man.
Yeah.
Definitely incredible. Time is exactly 9:57, 2 minutes to the 10th hour of the day. This is the Bogart Morning Show. The name's Ronnie J. Driz, extraordinary DJ. Let's see what's happening on the front page news.
Ash, on the front page news today, we have Northwest.
Okay, shout out.
So
Mo.
she has been
My
the
favorite.
center of attention on social media, not because of fashion or her music, because we all know that she's there now, but because she was being crowded by grown men asking for photos, while one man ignored her attempt to greet him with a handshake.
Wait, so people wanted to take photos of her,
Yeah.
and then somebody ignored her.
Men.
Okay, men taking photos of her,
Mm-hmm.
and then she didn't give a handshake to somebody. She ignored somebody, or she got ignored.
No, she wanted to give a handshake to somebody, and they ignored that and pulled her in for a hug.
Wow.
Yeah, at the fashion week.
I'd expected to have better security. Because why
Yeah.
are people even allowed to get that close to her?
Not
That's the
even,
thing with
yeah.
her, man. I mean, she's been around. Like, she's so free. She doesn't have security like that, hey? She goes to festivals
Well,
and everything
she
else.
should.
Can I
Exactly,
say
she should,
something?
hey?
No, she looked very uncomfortable the entire time that she was there. She did have security, but she looked very uncomfortable. Let's not forget that she's a 13-year-old.
Yeah,
as well.
she's a child.
She's a child.
Exactly, and she should have security, which is bothered me. I did say this last time as well, because she was out at the other festival. I forgot, was it Coachella or something like that? And she was just there with her friends, and nothing. I'm like, wait a minute, do
Where
you
are
know
her
whose daughter you are?
Mm.
Or
Exactly.
something like that. Yeah.
100%. So there are critics who have come out to compare her with Blue
Of
and
course, that's
how
the only person
Blue's
to
parents
compare.
are with Blue.
Blue
Yeah.
has Blue's personal bodyguard doesn't play about
Yeah.
her. That man is very serious. You will not get close to Blue.
100%.
There's even TikTok compilation edits of
What
Blue's
you say?
security, of Blue's
Wow.
bodyguard, of him just being a badass.
And that's what you need.
That's what you
Exactly.
need.
Especially knowing that we
Definitely,
live
that's what you need.
in an era of pedophiles.
Exactly. And she acts grown. She does sometimes.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Blue or
Blue.
West?
I
No,
mean,
Blue.
No,
West.
West.
Yeah, that's the
Yes.
thing. West, she does like act grown, like, and I think she just doesn't like this whole famous type thing situation. I don't know, but it looks like that.
Yeah.
But now it's upon her whether she likes it or not.
Yeah, so Skepta, who is a British and Nigerian rapper, has publicly criticized this behavior, saying adults failed to protect and respect her body language
Yeah.
and boundaries.
Yeah, when you say you don't want to take a picture with someone, you must just
Yeah.
adhere to it. Like, come
Yeah.
on, man.
And he kept on reminding people that despite her being well known, she is still a child.
Under normal circumstances, you're not going to get all up in a 13-year-old girl's personal space.
Exactly.
Come on, man.
Exactly.
You're gonna scare the kid. Like,
Exactly.
Exactly.
At the same time, it's on her parents. She's got
Yes.
two notorious parents, Kim K and Kanye West.
Yes.
They need to ensure that she's protected. Yes, your child is going to be stubborn. She's a tween. She doesn't want to listen to you right now. But you, as the parent, have to make sure that her personal bodyguard also understands it.
Yes.
You need to protect her
Yes. I
on
mean,
this level.
100%. And I mean, being like 13 years old is a puberty stage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's at that stage where she feels like, oh my gosh, like I'm so grown up. Like,
Exactly.
I'm a lady.
Exactly.
So you do need parental guidance when it comes to that.
The security should actually be tightened right now
Yes,
because
yes.
of the phase that she's in.
No, definitely, man. But I like her fashion sense, her style, her everything. She's just amazing, actually. Hey?
She's dope. I just wish her
girls
girls were a different color, not black.
Yeah. No, but black is cool, man.
I mean,
but she does
gold-
wear other colors though. I've seen.
Yeah,
her.
but black.
Very colorful
Yo.
the other time. But
No, shame. I'm not a girls person, so I can't comment on this one.
Uncle Waffles has the best girls.
Oh yes. Are they silver?
Sometimes they gems. Even Tyler puts gems as well. on
Okay.
I like the gems. Yeah. I
Oh,
like the gems.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's incredible, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we definitely need to do something with our children, especially when you know you're famous, you know, and celebrity children, they're beginning to navigate the spaces as they reach teenagehood, and they
Yes.
really need proper security, or they just need to be prepped in a way.
Yes, they need guidance.
Need
And
guidance,
big ups
yeah.
to Skepta for speaking about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We also need because let's admit, when we were younger girls, when you were a teenage girl, you'd get a crush on like an adult man.
Yes.
It is the adult man's job to say no to that
you.
girl.
And
Yes.
you know, there's a video where you could tell that North wants to greet Ghana, and Ghana completely ignored her. He completely ignored her. He completely and
but why would
big
he
ups
do
to
that,
him
though?
for that.
Come on, why would he
Big
do that,
ups to
man?
him for that.
But come on, that's not right. That's not right.
You know, I feel like also
I know. I see where you guys are coming from. But that's not right.
I feel like from an adult
Ghana, why?
perspective, he was seeing what was going on just as much as Skepta was seeing what was going on, and I'm sure
Yeah, I
he
think
thought
so,
to
yeah.
himself, I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to be involved.
I think so too. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's what happened. I wouldn't know, but Ghana, but at least the young, I know. A tap in the back.
Acknowledgement of some sort.
Come on, why you gotta be cold like that? You gotta have to be so cold.
My child.
There's a way of
How are
doing
you?
it,
Yeah.
you know.
No, but we do need those strict adults around.
Yeah,
Big
yeah.
up.
I'm very grateful for the strict adults. Those ones that have a crush on Mang Mang's older brother.
Yes.
And the older brother would mize me. Now as an adult, I'm like, shout out to you, older brother. Thank you.
Shout out.
Yeah.
No, older brothers, they definitely take care of their little sisters. Even the big sisters. You
Yeah.
know, I was very defensive of my big sister. I'm last born, so I was very defensive.
No, I meant like, for example, I would have a friend and I'd have a crush on her older brother who's many years
Oh,
older
okay,
than
okay,
me.
okay.
And then the older brother knows it, but he'd mize me because he knows I'm too young for him.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
grateful for the older brothers that would mize me because I was just a kid.
We need more.
I
of
was
those
actually
men.
got a lot of friends with little sisters like that, and but it wouldn't get to that because I would diss them so hard.
Yeah. Make them feel like they are a child.
Yes.
Like they are your little sister.
You know?
Yes.
And then when I see them with the other boys, I'm like, hey, what's going on here?
Yes. Yes.
That's how
Hey,
that's
yeah.
how it should be.
You know, yeah, man. Yeah, but shout out to Skepta, you know, doing the most out here, man. What else we got on the front page news?
We got good news on the front page. Teyana Taylor dominated the BET Awards.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Shout out to her, man.
Yeah, she was one of the biggest stars of the night. And guess who presented her award?
Oh, I saw the videos.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Janet Jackson.
That
Her
was just
face
amazing, eh?
when
That
she
was-
saw her coming.
That was, I watched that video and
Her
I just.
fave. Her fave.
Her icon.
icon. Yes.
Role model.
Role model.
Coming to present you with the icon
Last
award.
number role model.
Last number
That's the
role
last,
model.
That's the last number there.
Last number role model.
I
And
can
people
imagine.
kept on saying that she reminds them of Michael Jackson so much because she sounds like her brother.
No, she does, eh?
yeah.
She does. I've even said so. I'm like, wait, why do the two sound so much alike?
And they look very much alike, even their baby photos. So, just in case you're interested to know what awards she got Icon of the Year, Best Actress, Video Director of the Year, Fashion Vanguard Award.
Amazing.
She deserves it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nah, she
She's been
deserves
it.
working
She do.
hard. When you hear Teyana Taylor's in
Oh.
the music video,
Oh.
you know.
Oh my goodness.
Remember
Nah,
when
she's
Kanye
incredible.
dropped that other one? What's the name of it? And she was the main person in that music video. It broke the internet.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Her body also.
Yay.
Yeah. Sexiest women, Bandla.
I know she
know.
deserves it. Yeah,
Yes,
that's what she
yes.
She's been working hard, man.
Did
I
you
wasn't
see-
even mad when she
Oh,
backed
honest.
Mufasa.
Yeah, of course. They looked so good together.
I was like, yeah, no, it's
Yo.
alright. I understand.
They literally looked like a superhero couple.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Their
man.
facial features. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the BET this time, I think it was actually quite entertaining. These ones here for a very long time.
Yes.
I wasn't enjoying the BET, but
Yes.
shout out to T.I. as well, man. Came through with they had a last minute performance as well. He brought out his son,
Yes.
and for those you might not know, but they recreated. I think when he came out and then performed the song, I like my beat down low, down low.
yeah.
They performed it exactly how they performed it at the BET 20 years ago.
Oh, that's so amazing.
That's amazing.
That's
when
so amazing.
when I was watching, I was like, wait a minute. I know
Oh.
because it was one of the most iconic performances in the BET
Yeah.
that they had to bring it back like that. You know, and he came up with the son as well, which is good. So shout out to also Drewski, man, for hosting the thing.
Yeah, no, he did
Drewski.
such an amazing job. He did such
Yeah.
an amazing. Even that little skit that him and what's that lady?
Oh yeah, her. Yeah, I love her.
Yes, I don't
So it's
know
like, this
why
should have
her
been my
name
gig.
is. Yes, this should have been my gig.
Should have been my
yeah.
gig. No, she did take it, man.
100%.
But shout out to Drisky, man. Like, it's bringing comedy in a different way. Eh? In
Yeah.
a different way, and it's also a little bit controversial. Surprisingly, they haven't cancelled him as yet, but he's
Yeah.
uncancelable, that one.
He's
proven it time and time. Especially, have you seen? Wait, did he do this? I saw a clip where he was acting like a white man, and like it thing in his skin. They put makeup on his skin, so he's
Oh
white,
my
and then he
God.
performed it as a white man. I'm like, this guy.
And you know what
is
he
just
did now?
so ill.
He retold the Michael Jackson story, but from the father's perspective.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I'm like, why would you go that far?
A lot of people were saying on the internet that he might get sued for what he did.
Nah, they tried. They
Yeah.
tried. And
We'll
also the
see.
whole pastor thing as well, man.
Yes.
He entered with that one because he did one long time ago. I think that's what he trended on. You know, where the pastors are just taking money, they wear the other, you know,
Yes.
classic designer clothes and
Yeah.
everything. And then they pack the Rolls Royces. Then, you know, and then he even brought the Rolls Royce inside. Like, the Rolls Royce is for the church. I'm like, Risky, come on, man. Stop exposing people like
Oh my
this.
goodness, it can only be Drisky. And let's not forget that they were also shining a light on Lauryn Hill. So
Yeah.
there were a couple of performances to pay tribute to Lauryn Hill.
I love the performance, man. And like I
Yeah.
said before, like I haven't been entertained in a while.
Yes.
With the BETs for up until now.
They were really the best. I mean, Queen Latifah was there as well. People were saying that, she's always been a queen and she's aging like fine wine.
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what she's taking because she doesn't look old.
Yeah.
Age at
And
all.
no, she looks very gorgeous.
You know, and shout out to the people that were on the red carpet as well. Sipawa was there; he was doing the most, and you know, I love what he did because he did it in a different way.
Yes.
Which was incredible as well because it wasn't just I'm standing here and I'm just interviewing everybody. He was now moving around. You know, I like that they incorporating the whole live stream and social media into it.
100%. I mean, Tyler was there.
Yeah,
Tugutela and Jess were also there.
Yeah, shout out to
Shout
the
out.
people, man.
Shout out.
to
Shout
them.
out.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. Oh, the BETs, they're coming in hard, man.
They're coming in hard.
Did Makadze go this time?
No.
Okay, so
it's only
just them.
Tugu
Okay.
and Jazz Works and Tyler.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, cool. 10 past the hour of the 10th hour of the day, man. When we come back, we're definitely going to hit you up with some cappella competition. And also, we're going to dive into the topic. And also, we're going to tell you what's happening with FIFA at the Hard Rock. Also, you might just stand a chance to win a 10,000 Rand of viewing the final game. So, are we raising safer children or less capable adults? That's the story that I want you, we can dissect when we get into the final hour. Good morning.
Shout out to Bogart Radio live and back to the city. Exit.
10K challenge.
The competition, yes!
2013. So from 2013 until namhlanje, back to the city. So ifana nomzali nje kithi.
And let me tell you, from the moment I stepped out of the car, the energy, you could feel it from outside already. It's going down in there.
People are in the rain right now. That shows you the love for music, isn't it?
Like I need a little bit of hip hop to make me spend all the cash and all the rent money.
Hip hop is too alive, you know what I mean? But you know, I had to come with the bangers. I have my boy Words. Made sure that we curated according to their vibe.
Here's the thing about hip hop, like you can get Drake, you can get whatever, but when you bring in the person we didn't realize we needed.
Yeah.
But when he lands, nigga, do baby Esco?
Amen.
We don't have a lot of these, so we have to appreciate every moment of these things. So every person in the crowd, I appreciate them so much because like.
It's the one and only the African King Whiskey coming through with Skepta on this one here. It's called Energy. Stay far away. It's the Bogart Morning Show. Yeah. No, it's literally, it's not called bad. It's called Stay Far Away. That's the name of the song. Actually, yeah. The chorus does go like that, but it says energy stay far away.
Why must the energy stay far away?
No, it's either the song is called Energy
I'm
or
rage
it's
baiting
called.
you.
Yeah, she is. She is.
No, but it's gonna get confusing to someone who's actually don't know. But I don't know. Everybody knows this song, man. Everybody knows this song, man. 14 minutes past the hour, 10 o'clock, man. This is the Bogart Morning Show. What's happening with Uncle Vinny there?
Bad news don't end, guys.
Hey,
Bad news
man.
don't end.
Vinny, come on, man.
So yeah, he's been publicly accused of physical, mental, and financial abuse by his ex-partner, Yolata.
Wait, I haven't seen Yolata. How big is she?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah, because for you to be physically abused by her, you have to be very tight.
Who's abusing who?
Vinny was abusing the ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, so I'm saying, how big is the ex-girlfriend? So I just know because
Trust
you can't get any smaller than Vinny, man.
Trust me, it doesn't work like that.
Ooh,
A man's strength. You can't say
him,
no
bro.
because this one.
I even you can take him when you fight.
You know,
yeah.
Let me give you a girl's perspective. Sometimes you forget how strong your boyfriend is. You play fighting,
Yes.
and then he'll decide to pin you down, and you can't
Yeah.
move.
No, men are very strong.
They are.
Men are very strong, Ronnie.
Don't let the size fool you.
Yeah, men are very strong. Yeah.
Yeah, that's something to consider. But wow, Vinny, why are you doing that though?
It's so disappointing. I feel like
Disappointing, man.
Ricky would be so disappointed.
Man, I didn't expect that from him.
Ricky
I
would have
expect-
smacked him upside his head.
Yes.
Yeah,
we need
man.
someone to do that. We need the major league DJs to
Yeah,
do that.
his big brothers, his big bros must
We
step
need-
in.
we need
they
for
have
them
to
to
say
step
something.
in.
You know what I mean? They have to correct him in some way. Because I root for Vinny, man. Shout out to him. I mean, he's been doing. I mean, I know he's been a couple of ups and downs with him, but come on, man.
No,
You know.
Vinny needs to go to jail. I'm sorry, he needs to go to jail because this girl does say that there have been multiple instances where security had to literally throw Vinny out.
What?
He was living in this girl's apartment.
Again?
Yes.
What? Oh, that's
Yeah.
crazy, man. What would you do if someone was taking care of you and then you go ahead and do such things?
So this is not just her talking about it, but she did release proof. She released screenshots, voice recordings, and photos
crazy.
of what she looked like after Vinny's abuse.
Yeah, hey. That's crazy.
Now, how are you gonna fill up a venue when you behave like that? Sometimes you block your own blessings with nonsense behavior.
100%. I really would like to know what happens in abusers' heads. Like Vinny is so young.
He's so young. That's
He
why I
is
was
so
saying, like, I was
young.
rooting for him. I mean, his future was bright. I thought, you know.
He is.
and-
Where's his family? I wonder what his
Is he
parents are
cheese kid? Is he a
saying.
soft kid?
Huh?
Is he a soft kid?
I don't know.
I mean, that cheese. It looks like that. I mean, he had 2 Phantoms the other time. 2 Rolls Royces the other time. So I'm just thinking maybe it's the big bros.
I
Big Bros
really
needs to
wonder.
step
I
in.
really wonder what his family feels or what they think of this situation. I really do believe that he should go to jail.
Yeah, I think yeah, man, the law needs to take its course. But
It does.
but you know, on a positive note, I hope he finds. I hope his future changes. You know what I mean? And because this path that he's heading to is not the one, man. He's got a bright future, and I really feel like, you know, a lot of brands were going to mess with him as well. But now it's kind of difficult now, and I hope he realizes where he is, and I hope he can correct it.
Yeah, he needs to learn a lesson.
Yeah, he's
He
too
needs
young.
to
It's too
learn
time
a
to
lesson.
to learn and correct himself. And I hope you're listening, Vinny, and I hope you're gonna change, man, because you know true men don't behave like that.
They
you know.
don't behave
Real
like
men don't
that.
behave like that.
They don't behave
all.
like that. Yeah.
All right, cool, man. When we come back, we're definitely gonna hit you up with some exclusive that we got from Capella and Hard Rock. We're giving away some prizes, so please do stay tuned for that one.
Let's do it.
All right, cool. It's always exciting. Capella and Bogart Radio are giving away some fantastic prizes, man. All you have to do is just to download the Bogart Radio app. Go to the Win With Us tab, which is under the chat. So when you download the app, you have to go under the chat, go to where it says Win With Us. It's going to be in bold letters. And once you're in there, all you have to do is to type Capello, the word Capello. And just like that, boom, you stand a chance to win a 1,000 Rand Capello voucher. Right. So that's all you have to do. So you and your friend can, you know, go ahead to any Capello restaurant nationwide. Also, you can head over to Zambia, you can head over to Botswana, wherever you are, you can go to inside the Capello with this voucher and spoil you and your friend. It's got a treat.
100% Hard Rock, Johannesburg, and Coca-Cola also giving you the ultimate FIFA World Cup viewing experiences. So what you need to do is catch every match live on the big screens while enjoying the special bacon and rib burger plus Coca-Cola combo for only $1.99. And the best part is every combo purchased automatically enters you into a draw to win amazing prizes, including a private final viewing experience for you and 9 friends valued at 1,000 rands.
Sure, you can't get any better than that, guys.
Yeah.
Come on. Can't get any better than that. All right, cool. So with that being said, are we raising safer children or are we raising less capable adults? Many adults grow up, you know, walking to school, playing alongside the sunset, riding bicycles through the neighborhood, and just solving problems without any constantly adults checking up on them. You know what I mean? But nowadays it's a bit different. You know, it's this GPS. You know what I mean? They just clock it and they just go wherever, man. They're driven everywhere. You know, there's Uber now. There's a lot of things. Rarely, you know, it's rarely you can find something that can relate to our childhood when I was a kid, because there's a lot of things that I had to do and that would expose me to and build me to life. But nowadays, all of that is changed. So are we raising less capable adults, or we're raising them in a safer environment?
This one's tricky.
And also at what age do children should be allowed to walk alone from school? But I see a lot of children actually walking from school alone. Like
I've
maybe
seen grade ones.
Yeah.
Why is a child in grade 1 walking?
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, you see, now you can ask that question, because I think it's because we are now aware of a lot of things.
100%.
A lot of things can happen. But I see a lot of children walking from home as well, you know, and there's a lot of cases that happens that I've heard as well. But I think when the ones that are walking, they need to be vigilant of what they need to be taught.
Yes.
But there's no reason for a 7-year-old, like your child's age is in the single digits,
and they're walking
and they're walking themselves to school. Like, does that make sense?
It doesn't make sense.
It's very negligent. Like, these parents don't want. Some of them, they'll stay in the house with their gown and they duk and make their 8-year-old, 7-year-old walk themselves to school. So it's negligence also.
So grade 2 also.
No.
You know what I think? I think we are keeping up with the times. I mean, back then, there was no social media. You know, you wouldn't find kids.
That's why I'm saying it was worse back
having
then.
phones.
Just that we didn't know.
I think it was less back then. I
Is
think
it?
it was less back then because nobody would necessarily have access to your child. You know, your child would go from home to school, and the only people that they trusted was their teachers and you.
But because, back then it was a thing also, guys. Like, it's just that,
Really?
they used to fight it, you know what I mean? They used to say, don't get into a stranger's van, don't get into a
Yes,
stranger's
yeah,
kid, don't take
100%.
sweets from a stranger. You know,
stranger.
it was a whole thing back then. So I think this thing has been there. So we just need to equip the children with what needs.
Do you not think social media has made it worse though?
I just think we're just exposed to the information more. That's what I think.
Mm.
Yeah, it might be wrong. It might be wrong.
What
might
are your
be
thoughts,
more,
Firoza?
might be.
I think it's
less.
definitely contributed because social media gives you access to people you wouldn't otherwise have had access to.
So there's two things there.
100%.
The ones that we're talking about, like children just playing outside or maybe riding bikes to wherever and them coming to school, the physical things. And then there's the digital spot aspect. Also, now that one is more because there you can lure children in a different way.
Yeah.
It's also not even just about luring, it's about finding them.
Yes.
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
moved
yeah.
to the area. Let me see. Facebook groups. These moms are
Yes.
posting their kids. Oh, this is the school this kid goes to. I see from this Facebook post where the mom posted this child in their school uniform.
You know what? Talking about that, there's a lady that did a video once on TikTok, and she was talking about how she dropped her kids off. She lives in like a complex, and then on her way back, she sees. So when on her way to drop her kids off, she saw these kids standing outside. They looked like they were waiting for transport or something like that. On her way back, she sees a random car that she's never seen around the complex before, and that guy was trying to get the kids into his vehicle. And
That is sad.
she was like, I don't know why, I don't know how. It could be that whatever I was feeling is not what was happening, but something in my heart said, go get those kids. She went there, she said hi, she asked for their names, and then she was like, where is mommy? And the kids are like, no, mommy's in the house, but we're late for school, so it seems as though the transport left them. So she took them back to their house. She was like to parents, please don't leave your kids unattended.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter where you live, it doesn't matter where you are. So in
Yeah,
that
man.
split seconds, the kids would have been gone, and they would have been gone forever.
Yeah, that's definitely something, man. But also remember another tangent as well. Remember last week? Was it last week or was it this Monday? I was telling you about my nephew. All he wanted was to just come back and play Fortnite.
Yes.
Yeah, man. And I'm just, because in my age, I mean, I had a PlayStation growing up as well, man. But I wasn't glued to the TV that much.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because we used to ride bikes, climb trees. I don't think my nephew can do that. Or just play around outside in the neighborhood, and a lot of kids don't do that. They just want to stay indoors on their phone, WhatsApp calls with their friends on Fortnite. It's even worse because the games now we can play with each other without, and we're still talking to each other, but we're just in a different world.
My dad used to shout me to go outside.
Yeah.
Get off that computer.
Already?
Yes. I've always been that one, glued to a screen. Go out, swim. There's a swimming pool, swim. You have a tree house.
Yeah.
What? Go sit in the tree house or something.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess it depends.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
And over and above everything, I do think that kids need to go outside and play. They do need to be given a sense of responsibility and figuring things out alone. I feel like that increases problem-solving skills, as well.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yes.
Yeah.
So I just think, in the conclusion, we just need to have a strike a balance on
100%.
on everything, man. So that, you got to be aware that your child is going to be an adult or your children is going to be an adult
And
at
you
some
need
point.
for them to be
They
independent.
need to learn something. Yeah, you need to be independent. You're going to teach them a couple of things. Make sure they go outside, because outside is where they're going to end up anyways. So they need to, strike the balance between interacting with people and also being safe as well.
100%.
All right, cool, man. The time is exactly 27 minutes past. When we come back, we're definitely going to be having some guests all the way from the United States with Prime. They launched a series on Prime. Amazon is something that you definitely need to go watch. So please do watch out for that when we come back. Good morning.
When the city's asleep, before the grind gets going,
Cheers, bro. Thanks, mama.
we already moving. Flipping switches, turning rooms into world stages. We don't crack under pressure. We crush it. We lock in and dollar what we must. From beats on stage in the spotlight to face beats in the close-up.
And there we go, guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Making
I like that.
every shot count. Cause the 9 to 5 is just the start. Noma kanjani. We move. We level up. When the beat drops, we get up. Namaje. Cause when the get up meets the go, anything is possible.
Let's do it. It's another incredible morning right here on the Bogart Radio. I hope this doesn't mix out.
Hello.
Good morning to you, man. You're live on the Bogart Morning Show, and you are the winner of the Bogart 25 competition that you entered on the Bogart Radio app. Listen to
Congrats.
Now is the right time, guys. Not many people know about this competition.
Correct.
Yeah.
For those of you that don't believe, it's a real thing. It's not AI. We're not generating this thing off the top of our thumbs. They are winning.
Exactly.
Don't
This is Bogart Man Radio.
It's definitely another exciting episode right here on the Bogart Morning Show. The name's Ronnie J. Trez, extraordinary DJ. We do this every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday with nothing but fantastic conversations that we have. So today it's an exciting one and a special one as well, man. We're talking all things exploring faith, family, culture, and, you know, just to be part of the community throughout and, you know, just storytelling. And today we're chilling with the cast from Sunday After Church. How you guys doing?
Good. How are you doing?
Good.
Fantastic, man. Fantastic, man. We're out here in South Africa. You guys, which part of United States are you guys?
Virginia, Richmond, Virginia.
Wow.
Not too far from Washington, D.C.
Wonderful, wonderful, man. Exciting times, man. I think I need to come out there, you know? We definitely need to come out there. All right, cool, man. Obviously, we got a couple people right now that we're having a chat with the executive producers. Is it only executive producers? Or is that?
I'm the writer and executive producer, and then my wife Natasha, she's also an executive producer.
Oh, this is the Brown family, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic, man. Yeah, man. You guys, you put quite a production into place, man. It's wonderful. I watched the trailer, and shout out also, for just making it to Prime.
Thank you.
Exciting
I
times,
really
man.
appreciate it.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So let's dive straight into it, man. Like, what's the inspiration behind the Sunday after church, and why is this story needed to be told?
It was originally just like an urban romance story.
Okay.
The first episode was essentially an open romance book that I wrote in 2014. When I got a chance to actually film it and we shot the first episode, it gave me more ideas. And so that's when I decided, pull back the veil on the church and show what's really going on behind when people are not on the pulpit, when business has to take place. And all the stories I'd heard, I grew up in the church. So I kind of pulled that in together and then went with a what if. The church is not perfect, but it is trying to do a good thing. And then the way they're going about it may not be what you agree with, but it is a plan.
It is what it is. No, it's incredible, man, that you are showing a side of, things that happen off the pulpit. Because a lot of people have this perception that, it's supposed to be this way. When the guy is giving you the word or whatever their teachings, that's what they do off camera. But, sometimes we're human beings, and things can get hectic in several instances, And how's the series, how does it celebrate Black families traditionally while exploring the faith, identity, and just healing the authentic, the whole culture?
It really highlights the need for a family legacy, the term that is new coming out now, being on code, so that you're not being a selfish, highly individualistic individual, where you're actually for improving and uplifting the community when I say on code. So it's like a show to show people how to reconstitute community with a higher standard.
Oh, I see. This is actually quite, I was watching the trailer and there's a lot of things that goes on behind the pulpit, which is like insane. I want to know what is what are some of the things that inspired some of the stories, especially like, the violence, all those kind of things.
Oh, those are from real news stories. I go on the internet, I read the news. So I'm not really making anything up. This is just American church. So the actors on here are actually in scenes where we're dealing with real news stories. So everything you see is really based on some news story that you can Google and see it.
Oh, that's intense. I won't lie. that is the stories that I wouldn't even believe. There's a lot also going on. Like I will explain later on also the culture of the pulpit in terms of like down here in South Africa and what happens exactly. But it's pretty much more or less the same. But yours is hectic, eh? Because down here, the culture is a bit different. Obviously some of the pastors, they sell drugs, this is also in the news, and they push a whole lot of things, and which is also unnecessary, and it's just incredible that you came up with the stories and you decided, what, I'm gonna take this and tell the story in a different way, and also and put it on screen and everything else. So I wanted to know, like, let's go back to the black family traditions while exploring, the faith and the healing. How does this affect the families that are, in the community?
In the show or in real life?
No, in real life. And also like
right now,
putting this out as well,
Well, it's all about trying to put more positive images out there. With filmmaking in the U.S., it's really difficult to not do tropes and stereotypes because the people financing you want that. So we finance this ourselves, and we decided we wanted to uplift the images that people see. My wife can speak to it. She used to watch, the Cosby Show, and wanted to be Claire Huxtable, but now everybody wants to be Sexy Red. So I wanted to flip those images that are going out.
Then when you watch the show, you see that everyone is not perfect. So it's important to know that when you watch the show, you're going to see some imperfect people, some imperfect Black people. But it's important that we show the good and the bad of our folks. And it's important to us in everything that we do that we show the fullness of Black humanity, so that people can appreciate that we're not just all one-dimensional. And as Brian Dargan, Deacon Clutch is on the line. He is a warrior for God. He's a warrior for Christ. How he goes about it might be a little bit unorthodox for some people.
Yeah.
We have Stormy Williams, who plays Dr. Avery. She's one of the doctors that assists the deacons and different members of the church. And we touch on why that's important, how Black Americans, and we don't know how it is exactly in South Africa, but sometimes we are neglected and not given full services from our healthcare system here in the United States. So we kind of touch on that a little bit. And we have Sharon Scott. She's a sister of Christ, but she's wrestling with she's up there to figure out. So everybody can see a little bit of who, they can probably identify with one or two characters in the show.
Yeah, man. Speaking about the characters,
Yeah, speaking of representation, I think in your series there are many more similarities to this side that you guys could ever imagine. Speaking of representation of the Black, African, and Caribbean culture, what were your non-negotiables for you guys to include to make the story feel a bit more realistic, authentic, and also relatable?
It was mainly when you go into the scenes, the topics that are taken up. There's scenes with dealing with unconventional marriages. That's one. The warrior class that is now kind of missing in Black American community. So the Deacon Board represents that. And then there's also the Deaconess Board, which is like a warrior-esque group that's in there too and kind of baked into it. So those were my things where I really wanted to provide archetypes so that we can see ourselves in a better light. And then let's say a younger person watches, they can map to that and take the good from what they see and maybe model it. Versus right now, everything that's pushed out, spoon-fed to us is highly negative.
Oh, I see you, man. And obviously, just going back, to some of us, we remember church after a Sunday afternoon after church, and how did you capture that moment? Is there a character that represents that?
It was just, when I grew up, it was always the after church ritual of my family with dinner and stuff like that. But then when I started to be in the church more, I started to hear what went on when the money was counted after collection and the fighting that would take place and where the money went. So that started hearing those stories. So that kind of led to, these people that show themselves to be highly, ethical are really not that. They're two-faced. So that's when I started learning that from real life. So I'm like, that's where it kind of got woven into the show.
I love that you say that. And my next question is more so about those conversations that you hear as you grow older and older, and you see people for who they are, and you see the church for what it really is. Are there conversations that you would like for the community and the society at large to start having conversations about?
It's basically everyone's imperfect, just like my wife said, but I always use the example of Mayor Marion Barry in Washington, D.C. He was an imperfect man, but the programs he put in place for Black people in D.C. are still in place now and still helping people. And yes, he had his issues and things that came out, but he gave Black people something, tangible that they could leverage, and it's still in place. So we're not asking for people to be perfect, but at least try to do some good for the larger community. That at least do that. So I wanted to play with that idea in the show so that leaders aren't totally self-absorbed and understand you got to throw your people a bone sometime. You got to give them infrastructure. You got to give them opportunity. That's what most churches, the Catholic Church and Islam do. They have their own banking and finance.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
Black Christian church doesn't do that. So we're still struggling to build capital because we can't access it. That's something that the church should have come together and overlooked their own power grabs and wanting to be the big guy in the room to create something that everyone can benefit from. And you'll be remembered more for that than the selfish stuff that you've done.
Just talking in real life, what do you think that is, man? Why do you think the black communities, I mean, especially the Christians, they can't get together? They can't get the system in place, especially financial
most of the pastors I meet, well, in church, you've got a lot of psychopathic people in leadership positions that shouldn't be there. And I've actually confronted them over my youth, where I was like, you're pretty much a psychopath and you shouldn't be leading a church. And so it comes out later. And I've told them that. I'll tell them straight up that you are a psychopath and you should not be counseling people. You should not be helping people. You are harm. That's one of the problems, but they're highly charismatic. So they usually are the ones that, people index on. So that's where you see the mega churches popping up. The person that can put on a good show, that speaks overly well, that dresses well, the show. It's all about the show. So the community has to get over that and say, look, I want something tangible. I don't care if you wear, a plain suit, but what are you doing for the large community that we can build into the future with? So that's how I approach it, or how I look at it.
Oh, okay.
Amazing. With that said,
I think Brian's trying to say something there.
Oh, Brian wants to say something. Yeah.
I apologize. I was just going to say, I think also, in addition to that, I think parishioners are trained to respect and not ask questions of their leaders, their pastors in particular. And so that creates a space where they are not held accountable, because we've always been taught to not ask questions, not deviate from the Lord or the word of the Lord. Do as I say, not as I do. And I will cover you, although the cover never really comes in a lot of instances.
I see, man. So, yeah, because I think the word is being used mostly in a different way, man. And people are misusing it, I think, and I think that's just wrong. That's just wrong, especially what Brian is saying, because a lot of people are just forced to say, no, you can't say anything about this because the Bible says this, or you're supposed to act in a certain way, only when it comes to the church leaders. But when it comes to the rest of the church, it's all the same.
Yeah. I wanted to throw in, I'm sorry, I just wanted to add really quickly too, when you asked earlier, what are some of our non-negotiables? Another non-negotiable for our show is that we don't have any white saviors in this show, and that's a big issue here in the United States. They don't greenlight shows unless you have at least one positive white protagonist.
Yeah, we heard that.
White savior that comes to save the day. And we don't have any of that in Sundays after church. And it's important for the show and for black people all around the world, for us to sit down and dream and create the churches, the communities, the economic systems, the political systems that we want, and decide what they should look like. And they don't need to look like what white America is doing, what white South Africans are doing. We don't need we don't even need the white Jesus images anywhere. I don't know if y'all have those.
We don't. No, that's actually a story also this side, man. We also say no, like we have made sure that the black child knows that the white Jesus is not what it is. We've gone to great extents to make sure they know.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah,
I also think that is such a contradiction in terms of how people move, because if you follow the book and you believe in the book, then it describes Jesus as not white, with not golden aura, you know what I mean? Like his hair is of wool, if I'm correct. So I'm like, what white person in the desert has like hair of wool?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, no.
All right,
skin of bronze. Like, I mean, I get like the sun is high, but the melanin is popping, even in back to Bible, and nobody.
That's what's up, man.
Understanding that, so they create this narrative because they can only see themselves in, this magic that is Jesus, and so You know, it's a contradiction to me.
Nah, I think it goes back to what she was saying, that, this white studios, because they had the money, they did the movies first, they had the pictures first, so so there was gonna be a white Jesus in one way or another,
I think one of the most beautiful things about the trailer is that it shows how much the characters are multifaceted human beings. My question is, do you think that as the society we sometimes place so much pressure onto the preachers, and we forget that they are actually human and they will make mistakes?
I'm more so because I've met some good ones and they tend to not make those mistakes. It's intentional. Like I said, again, most of the most troublesome ones are documented. If you literally look at it, are psychopaths. I've met a number of them. And so I don't cut them any slack because these are grown adult people. And with all that education, I'm not going to cut them any slack and so when you really dissect it, most of them has psychopathic or sociopathic tendencies. And they just nobody knocked them on their ass. That's
and they went to church after those heinous acts that they did. They went to church. Wow.
Or they do it in church. Yeah.
I think they forget they're human.
Yeah.
And that they're fallible.
I see. Kind of makes sense.
Yes.
The Lord told me. Yeah.
So
they
many
need to be accountable.
Yes, they do. They do need to be accountable. So many stories of Black people showcase or focus a lot on struggles. Was it important for you to also showcase joy, to also showcase humor, to also showcase a positive side to the protagonists as well?
I did that for the first season, was more so to lay the groundwork for how the church operates. It's more what we can do, the art of the possible, what we can do on our own for ourselves and be successful is more so. The Black joy stuff will come in season 2, but season 1 was setting a baseline of this is high performance, this is competence, Black excellence, even though you may not agree with how it's done, to get something positive done for Black Americans.
Black justice.
Black justice. Yeah.
Speaking about this, the characters that are in there, which one do you think will resonate, or maybe people see themselves in the most?
All of them. Should ask the actors here. They all have characters that were carefully written so that people can pull from, like, oh yeah, I can relate to that. I don't. And they cringe a little bit, but they can relate to it. So you should ask some of them
because they know
the
themselves.
Actors about their roles. Yeah,
they'll know themselves.
I think authentic storytelling starts behind the camera as well. How intentional were you about building the right team to tell the story? Because in as much as we see a full-on show on TV, it looks great, the camera movements are amazing, the lighting, the grading, the sound, the music is amazing, but there's also the conceptualization phase where you sit down with the writing team and the directors and the actors, and you see what works for the story and what doesn't work for the story.
Well, I'm the sole writer, so I wrote every episode. I work with Ethan, who just jumped on, who's the director. We do the pre-production together, and he does some mood board, storyboard. So we have a very small team of about 20 technical people from Richmond that are very, very good. A lot of young Black talent. So I give them the script and they start seeing, because we only have so much money, so you work on a budget. And so we start conceptualizing those scenes based on, okay, we know we have this money and these people. How do we make this vision come to? So I work with Ethan Evans quite a bit on that. And then Jonathan Jamar, who's our AD. And then we've got our DP, who's Will Royer. And then we've got Miles Hopkins, who's our lead sound person. So it's a really, really good crew. And then Brian, who's also an actor, also does wardrobe along with our producer, Kim Pierman. So nice. He's dressing and styling everybody. So everybody looks great, but he's also acting in it. And then Ethan also acts in it. Then Stormy does stuff for us. And so everyone's like dual headed, but they're acting and actually working in the crew quite often too.
Incredible, man. Ethan, Mr. Evans, what character are you playing?
Hey, what's up, man? I'm the director and I play Deacon Evans.
Okay. Is your character also from the Caribbean as well, or? Because I see you got the dreadlocks and everything. Yeah, you look the part. You look the part. You look like the bad guy there.
Yeah, no, I mean, I got a little island in me, you know, my mother's side of the family. But nah.
All right, cool, man.
I'd like to ask, sir, what is it that you have learned from your character the most?
So my character, you don't see a lot of them just yet. But I will say that one thing that I've learned in the real world from my character is the ability to actually do it. Because I'm behind the scenes. I'm the director, so I usually try to stay behind the camera. And me being in front of the camera actually, you know, awakened something that I didn't even know I really wanted to do, which was acting. So I would say I learned that. But as far as the character itself, you know, right now I just punch a couple people in the head.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, as a director myself, I know how much how emotional directing can be, especially when you're working with actors, because sometimes you have to help them get to that feeling, get to that moment. So how has that experience been?
Yeah, so that's actually one of my favorite. When I first ever started directing, that was like one of my first goals, is to be able to pull emotion and then have people watch something that I've directed and, you know, take in the emotion and change the emotion. And that was because of one of my first films that I watched, which was A Beautiful Mind. And it really switched how I thought about films at a young age. So like that's one of my favorite things to do is tap in.
Man.
Listen, I know you love your entire team. I know you love your actors as well. But from the technical side of things, I want to know, which is your favorite department?
My favorite what? You said he broke up a little bit.
Which is your favorite department from the technical team?
Oh man, camera is my favorite department. I mean, you know, you got to give sound the credit too, but like, you know, the DP, the camera, all of the visuals, all of the visuals. That's my favorite.
Yeah, man, this is an exciting piece of work that the whole cast has put together. It's just amazing. Trailers looks good, actors looks good, and the story is going to be hectic. And tell us a little bit more about Prime. We're just running out of time, but how does Prime take it? Are there kind of like restrictions, like you mentioned before? Like, do they require for you to have like a white person in it? Do they have those kind of requirements, or they were just
no?
Wow.
No, they will screen it, but I've heard of some people having that issue. No, we went through a company distribution through indie rights, not indie rights. Bitmax.net. They were the ones that helped us secure distribution on Amazon and Apple TV.
No, I see. All right, cool, man. Quite incredible stuff. So we're just gonna play a little game because we are running out of time. But this one here, you know, it's just to hear where you guys at. I think anybody can take this one here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start a sentence, and then you will just finish it with the first thing that comes to mind. Should we do it individual?
You do Shy and Stormy.
Oh yeah, let's do Shy and Storm. Yes.
We'll start with Shy.
Yeah, I'll start with Shy. Sunday lunch isn't what it is. It isn't complete without.
Say that again. You said Sunday lunch.
Sunday lunch isn't complete without
a Sunday brunch.
Okay. Let's go. The person who's always late for church is.
The person who's the one that's at home watching Sundays after church.
I see. All right, Kat, next question. Every family has that one relative who.
Tell it like it is.
Hey, that's amen to that. Hey, there's always one. Let me tell you. Okay, the best conversation happens.
When you're by the water and you having peace.
Okay.
With your family.
Ah,
Yeah.
nice. Church taught me.
That there's a lot that we don't know.
I see. Okay. That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
And then the last one we got here is that home feels like.
When you're able to be yourself. So set. Home for me is when I'm on set.
Yeah.
That's why we got great production.
Yes.
That's why Sundays will never be the same. Yeah. Sunday after church. Yeah, okay. Thank you so much, guys. It was incredible having a chat with you. Hopefully we can get you back as well, man. Maybe sometime next week or
Anytime.
Yeah. And also when season 2 comes out, we're definitely back here.
Yeah, and tell people to watch us on theindytube.com. Also, that's another platform that is a Black-owned platform developed by Ethan Evans, so you can watch the whole series on there also.
Incredible. Definitely. We head to that. We definitely had, I think our producer will send us the link, and then we're also going to post it just so we get the Sunday after church out there, man.
Well done, you guys.
Okay.
You did such an amazing job telling the story. Love it.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Well,
All right. Goodbye, guys. Until next time.
Let's do it.
It's another incredible morning right here on the Bogart Radio.
I hope this doesn't picks out.
Hello?
Good morning to you, man. You're live on the Bogart Morning Show, and you are the winner of the Bogart 25 competition that you entered on the Bogart Radio app.
Listen to
Congrats.
Now is the right time, guys. Not many people know about this competition.
Correct.
Yeah.
For those of you that don't believe, it's a real thing. It's not AI. We are generating this thing off the top of our thumbs. They are winning.
Exactly.
Don't hesitate.
This is Bogart Man Radio.